Are you interested in running your own 3-on-3 basketball league, but maybe you're just a little bit worried about all the work that goes into it? I have something that you're going to want to hear about. My name's Christy Hilly, and I've been running 3-on-3 basketball leagues since 1997. And I have created something that is going to help a lot of other people build their 3-on-3 basketball business. So let me tell you about it. It's called 3-on-3 Hoops Hub Services. There's a ton of things that I can help you with on the administrative side to free up a ton of your time. And I'm going to tell you all about it. So I'm going to flip the screen around and show you what 3-on-3 Hoops Hub Services could do for you. There are some time-consuming aspects to running your own 3-on-3 league that you could outsource back to us at 3-on-3 Hoops Hub. So I want to tell you about all the time that we can save you. So who would be interested in using the 3-on-3 Hoops Hub services? Well, if you're looking to start a 3-on-3 basketball league or a 3-on-3 business and you want to be up and running with your league as quickly as possible, this is going to be really helpful to you. People that don't have a ton of time to spend on weekly administrative league tasks are going to love this. People who aren't interested in learning how to do some of the things that you need to do to run a successful 3-on-3 league. For example, maybe you don't like to schedule and you would like someone to schedule for you. People who want to scale their business and they need to free up some of their time to do so. People who want to run a league, but you don't have the personnel maybe to do all of the labor. Maybe you are part of an organization that wants to run a 3-on-3 basketball league, maybe as a fundraiser for your organization. Maybe the people in the organization turn over from year to year and you're not going to have the same people, or you don't have people willing to volunteer. Then these services could help you. Also, this is going to be great for people who don't really trust that they can do these tasks or that they have the skills to do them as well as a company with decades of experience doing them. Now, who would not be interested in the 3-on-3 Hoops Hub services? Well, if you want to run your league differently than the 3-on-3 Hoops Hub model requires, then these services are not going to work for you. People who don't like to trade money for time, and people who really enjoy learning new things and using the trial and error method, and you have plenty of time to experiment with things and to get things done. Then you don't need these services. You may not be interested in these services, and that is totally fine. But let me tell you what we can do to help you. So I'm going to show you a list of all of the things that are included in the services. We're going to have consulting with 3-on-3 Hoops Hub staff members via Slack. And if you're not familiar with what Slack is, it's an app. You can have it on your phone or your computer. And I'm going to show you a little demo of what it looks like. But it's basically kind of like emailing and texting, but everything's all in one spot. And we can also share documents really easily this way. And then it's easier to go back and look at previous conversations. It's pretty slick. We will provide you with a web page for your league. I'll show you what that looks like. We will create your online registration for you, and we will manage everything that goes into that. And we will help you with some of the promotion through 3-on-3 Hoops Hub. We will do all of the communications. This means all the emails that come in and calls that come in from people that are participating in your leagues. We will handle all of those calls and emails. We will prepare a t-shirt order for you so that you can order shirts after your early bird registration deadline, and we will create one for a rush order. So for the people who missed the early bird registration and want shirts for the second week, we're going to print an order for that for you to give to your shirt vendor. And then I'm going to give you labels too so that it's really easy to sort your shirts. I'll show you what that looks like. We will do the scheduling for your league, and we'll even accept schedule requests from your league participants. We will provide you with all the documents that you need to run your league. So you're going to get a roster, you'll get a teams list, you'll get score sheets, you'll get a bunch of things that you're not going to have to create. We will also perform a league survey on conclusion of your league, and we will be able to provide you with some strategies for how you might improve your league going forward. And then we will also pay you your league proceeds. All right, so let's take a look at what Slack is. Again, this is something that you can get on your computer, on your phone, and it just is a place where all of the conversation documents, All of it can happen in one place right here. You can send score sheets back to me. We'll enter in your scores so we can do scheduling. But again, just lots of all the conversations that we might have, consulting along the way. Up at the top, there's a search bar too. So if you remember that we talked about something and you want to, find that conversation again, it's pretty easy to go back. So this is a really nice way for the consulting to happen and the document sharing. All right, then we're also going to get you a page for your league. So on 3on3hoopshub.com, that is the website. If you go up to the play tab and drop down to leagues, you're going to see all of the leagues that we are currently doing services for. Okay, and let's just take a look at the Saline League in Michigan. And when you go to this leagues page, you'll see that there's a subscribe button, so we can get more people to sign up for your newsletter. You can put pictures from your league, your logo, all the important information for your league will be on here. The cost, the deadlines, we're going to have the shirt color links so they know what colors of shirts they can order, a place for registration, and then all the important documents like your waiver, your philosophy and rules, your schedule, your teams list will be posted each week here. And then when people want to submit schedule requests, there is a portal that they can click on here, and that's where we'll capture their requests. And if people are looking for teams and they don't have a team, we can list them here on the free agent section of your league page. So let's take a look at what the registration looks like. Once we set up your registration, the Register Now button will take people to an online registration. And this is where people will give us all the information about their team, their contact information, additional information that we ask them, their player information. They're going to get a receipt and they're going to pay. And that's how they'll sign up for your league. And we'll set that all up for you and manage all of that. With regards to promotion, a lot of this is still going to be your responsibility because this is your territory and you have the connections in your community, but we will help you by making you a flyer for your league. We will also use our social media platform to promote your league. This probably isn't going to hit a lot of people in your community unless we boost it and target specific people, a specific demographics like parents of kids aged 8 to 18 who live maybe 15 miles from the facility that you're running your league at. That would be something that you would pay extra for if you want to boost ads. But we, again, can help you do that if you're willing to pay the money for that promotion. We do the communication with your league participants. So all those phone calls, all those emails that are coming in, we deal with that. So once we know when your league's going to happen, we will send out at least one, depending on how much time we have, it might be 2 or 3 emails to your email list, letting people know that the registration is open and giving them a link to the league page. We're also going to send out at least 3 emails reminding them that the early bird registration is ending. And then we're also going to do 3 more emails letting them know that the final registration is ending. We will send an email out welcoming to the league once we have the schedule posted for week 1, providing them with a bunch of information about the league and all the questions that we typically get asked. We're going to answer them all in that welcome email. During the league, if there's any communication that needs to go out, we will send that out as well. At the end of your league, we will send out a thank you email with a survey so we can collect some feedback and see how we might improve things going forward. And then again, any communication that's happening leading up to your league, during your league, and even after your league, we will be handling that communication. T-shirts. Okay, so what do we do to help you with t-shirts? You're going to want to order t-shirts for all of your league participants. So we will create a CSV file that you can submit to your shirt vendor for both your early bird shirt order and your rush order. So you're not going to have to do any tallying or counting of shirts. This will be completely accurate for what shirts you need. You won't overspend buying shirts that you don't need. Okay, and then we're going to also send you a document that you can print onto labels, so like stickers. When you get your shirts and you're getting them ready for your league, you can just pull this sticker off, and then you can grab the royal blue shirts in these sizes and throw the sticker on there, and then you're going to be really organized when you hand out your shirts at your league. And we'll get those for your early bird order and your rush order. Scheduling. What can we do to help you with scheduling? Well, we're going to create your weekly schedule for you. We know the philosophy behind what makes a really good 3-on-3 league schedule, what people like and appreciate. So we know all of that, and we will build you a good schedule that will look like this. Here's the master schedule for the whole night, all your courts, all your times. We'll post that on your website. We will also give you another version of the schedule, and this is by division. So sometimes parents like to just look at, okay, the grade 4 boys, what are all the games going here? And they can go and find their 2 games on the division schedule. We'll post that to the website as well. And again, remember, we have a place on your league webpage where whoever signed up the team, this was Eric Nelson, will have a login where they can go in to the league and to the specific team, and maybe they have a schedule request for week 1. Maybe they can't start their games until 7 o'clock because they have soccer or something, and they can put this in here, and it will actually ask them for a specific time. They can't start the game till 7, or our games have to be done by 8:15. I have a different request. So they can submit that, and we do our best to honor as many of those requests as we can. League documents, there's a lot of things that we're going to just give to you on Slack. You're not going to have to prepare these things. So a teams list, all the teams in your league, we'll post that on the website too. What this is going to look like is it's going to have team IDs for all your teams, their team name, the shirt color that they're getting, and who the primary contact is. We're also going to get you a roster. So here are all of your teams, the players on each team, phone numbers for those players, who's getting shirts week 1, who's getting shirts week 2, and the sizes that they're getting. We also even keep track of waivers if they've been submitted or not. So you would know week 2 that Henry hasn't turned in his waiver because it's not checked off, okay? And Garrett and Carl. And also this is going to show up on the score sheets too. I'll show you that in just a second. So here are the score sheets. These are not just generic score sheets that work for all the courts. We give specific information. So the ref that's working on court 1 is going to have all of their score sheets on their clipboard. So 640, 705 on court 1. You'll be able to, the ref will be able to tell these 2 teams are playing. You got your team names and what t-shirt colors they're wearing. They even have the players' names on here. And you know, if someone's showing up, here's like Anna doesn't have her waiver, and the ref can remind Anna to get her waiver submitted. And then another thing we do is we have some feedback here. So as a site director, you're going to be walking around your courts and watching everything, but you might not see everything. And so let's just say that maybe this G30D team had a parent that was coaching, and in your league you don't want to have parents coaching. The ref could indicate that here, and then when you go through the score sheets at the end of the night, you can remember that the next week you should probably check on team G30D and just follow up on any of those issues that the ref noted. So what is the cost of using 3-on-3 Hoops Hub services for your 3-on-3 basketball league? It's a $1,000 non-refundable league fee. Now, if your league does not take place, this fee will carry over to the next league that you run, but there will be an additional $100 change of date fee. But you'll still be able to apply that $1,000 if your league doesn't run. You can use it for your next league, but it is non-refundable. And then once your league's up and running, there is an additional $39 per team if you're running a 4-week league, or $49 per team if you're running a 5-week league. Now, keep in mind when you're looking at the cost of the services that you won't be spending money on some of these other things. So for example, if you don't have a website, you don't have to have a website to get going. Now, you could still have a website and have us do services, but we don't want websites to stop people from getting going. So if you have to build a website, that could take you 3 months to do. And if you want to just get started right now without having to build a website, you're going to save some time. I think a pretty typical cost might be $29 a month for a website once you've gotten it built. So you would save that. And then when you have people registering for your league online, there's always online registration fees or credit card fees. So, for example, if you had 70 teams in your league, there would be about $620 in online registration fees that you'd be paying. But if you're using our services, we are paying that $620 of registration fees out of that non-refundable league fee. And then also just keep in mind the time that you're saving on all of these tasks that you won't have to do. I think I really underestimated this, but you'd be saving at least 30 hours of your time if you had us do all of these services for you. If you value your time at $50 an hour, you're saving at least $1,500. So what do you do next if you would like to use 3-on-3 Hoops Hub services for your 3-on-3 basketball league? Well, first of all, there are some requirements. You do need to be enrolled in the Run Your Own 3-on-3 Basketball League program. That's required. And to find out more about that, you need to go to 3on3hoopshub.com and look for the on the resources tab. You're going to be able to find this program and get enrolled in that. And this tells you all the other things that you're going to need to know how to do to make your league successful. You're also going to want to make sure you have at least 500 email subscribers. These would be people that you would email about your league and be likely to sign up for your league. If you don't have 500 email subscribers right now, you need to be willing to invest some time and money with our help. We will help you do this to grow your list to 500 before we're going to be starting your league. You have to have some people to tell about your league. Okay, those are 2 requirements. If you have those 2 things done and you're ready to go with the services, go ahead and send me an email at Christy@3on3hoopshub.com and ask for your next steps. I'm going to send you a link to a new league registration form that gives you step-by-step what you need to do to get everything set up for your league.
Hi, I'm Jeremy with Mitten 3-on-3 Basketball. We're out here in Rochester, Michigan today for the final week of our 3-on-3 league here at Eagle Creek Academy. We've been using Hoops Hub 3-on-3 services to help us launch this league, and they've been a huge help. Everything from the promotion to facility use to the rules, every single question we've had along the way, scheduling, they've been a huge help. We couldn't have done that without them. We want to thank them, and we highly recommend them to anybody who would like to use their services. If you're in Michigan, come out and check out Mitten 3-on-3 Basketball.
Check out all of the links below this video. First, there's going to be a link to how to enroll in the Run Your Own 3-on-3 Basketball League program, or to at least find out more about what's in that program. There's also a link to a free training that I have on the 7 proven steps to launch, run, and profit from your own 3-on-3 basketball league. And lastly, I've got a link to 3on3hoopshub.com. This is a website you'll want to check out to see all of the different ways that I am supporting people who are running their own 3-on-3 basketball league and building their 3-on-3 basketball businesses.